My name is Maurice Wingate, President and founder of Employee Care Work-Life Services. For more than 2 decades, I've worked alongside employee assistance programs that support employers and their employees across the country. Today, more and more employee assistance providers are beginning to understand the value of adding work-life services to their portfolio. But understanding the value is only the beginning. What's really needed now is a deeper dive into what work-life services actually include and why they matter. To understand that, it helps to take a step back. Because if we go back a few decades, the concept of work-life benefits didn't really exist. Back then, showing up to work on time was considered the employee's responsibility. If someone in your personal life interfered with work, that was your problem, not your employer's. Childcare was one of the clearest examples of this. If your childcare provider canceled at the last minute, or if your child got sick, parents had to figure it out on their own. And if they couldn't, they missed work, they lost wages, and sometimes they even lost their jobs. To make matters worse, employees often had to deal with childcare issues while they were already at work, calling family members, calling neighbors, trying to find someone, anyone, who could step in and help, all while trying to stay productive. The result was a lose-lose situation. Employees were distracted and stressed. Employers experienced decreased productivity and increased absenteeism. And when childcare challenges became ongoing and unresolved, the stress doesn't simply disappear. Over time, it can grow into something much larger. Persistent stress can lead to burnout, anxiety, and other mental health challenges. Fortunately, things have started to change. Forward-thinking employers and EAP providers have begun to recognize something very important. When employees feel supported outside of work, they perform better at work. That realization has led to the expansion of work-life services within many EAP programs. One of the most important of these services is dependent care support, particularly childcare resources. Today, many EAP providers help employees access reliable childcare options, find resources quickly, and navigate unexpected situations when their normal arrangements fall through. But for childcare support to truly work, it can't be a one-size-fits-all solution. Every family is different. Employees have different schedules, different financial situations, different number of children, and different levels of flexibility in their workday. That's why effective work-life programs help employees explore multiple types of childcare solutions. Let's take a look at some of the most common options. First, there's center-based childcare, often referred to as daycare centers. These facilities provide structured care for infants, toddlers, and preschool-aged children. They are most often the best fit for employees who work consistent full-time schedules and need reliable daycare. Daycare centers offer trained staff, structured learning environments, and opportunities for children to socialize with other children their age. However, they may not always provide flexibility when an unexpected situation arises. Another option is family childcare homes. These are smaller childcare programs typically run from a provider's home. Because the groups are smaller, children often receive more individualized attention. Family childcare homes can be a great option for parents who prefer a much more personal, home-like environment for their children. They also sometimes offer more flexibility in scheduling. Another childcare option is in-home caregivers or nannies. These arrangements allow for children to remain in their own home while receiving care. For families with multiple children or for employees with non-traditional work schedules, this option can provide a great deal of convenience and flexibility. However, it can also be one of the more expensive childcare solutions. Another critical support area is backup or emergency childcare. This type of care becomes essential when normal arrangements suddenly fall through. A daycare might close unexpectedly, a babysitter might cancel, or a child may need care during a school closure. Backup care services help employees find temporary childcare quickly so they don't have to miss work or scramble for last-minute solutions. And finally, there are before-school and after-school programs. These programs are designed for school-aged children whose parents work during the hours when school is not in session. They provide safe supervision before the school day begins and after the school day ends. For many working parents, these programs help bridge the gap between school schedules and work schedules. When EAPs offer access to these kind of childcare resources, they provide more than just information. They provide peace of mind. Employees know that if childcare challenges arise, they have somewhere to turn for help. And for employers, the benefits are clear. Fewer missed workdays, less workplace distraction, improved productivity, and stronger employee retention. Ultimately, dependent care support transforms what was once considered personal burden to a shared solution, one that benefits employees, employers, and the workplace as a whole. Because when employees know their families are supported, they can focus on doing their best work. And that's exactly what effective work-life services are designed to achieve. At the end of the day, work-life services are about one simple idea. When employees know their families are supported, they can bring their best selves to work. If you'd like to learn more about how employee care helps organizations provide meaningful work-life and dependent care support, visit employeecare.net. We'd love to start the conversation.